Hakeem Butler, Ike. This is a testament to believing in yourself, not giving up, and asking for help, because in 9 games, he leads the XFL in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns, right? And so I found this on Twitter where it's just like how it started, where it is now. And back in November of 2022, he messaged the St. Louis Battlehawks of the XFL. He messaged the head coach saying, like, hey, I know I missed the draft. It's passed. Can I come in to show you what I can do? 6'6". He dominates the XFL, and now he has the opportunity to make the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love stories like this, to where if it doesn't start out with a Twitter DM, an Instagram DM, asking for a little bit of help, showing a little bit of gratitude, we have yet another target, and he's 6'6" too, that size you just can't teach. And that's why he has the opportunity to make an NFL roster now.
It's his catch radius. So what I saw when I was watching Hakeem Butler, when I saw his catch radius, it's just put the ball around my area code. You put the ball anywhere around my area code. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 around me. I'm gonna come down with it. So he really plays like a power forward, getting the rebound off the rim in basketball. He just so happened to play football. So you can throw the speed away. I look at Hakeem Butler like how I look at Brandon Marshall. Like, Brandon won't run it past nobody, but you throw the ball in Brandon area code, he gonna catch that thing regardless. So that's exactly how I look at Hakeem Butler. On my con artist again, he didn't put another present under the Christmas tree, but it's summertime for Kenny Pickett. So, and that's just a lot of competition. That's just giving Matt Canada and Kenny, you know, they say you can only drive 1 car, Mark, but you know what? Let's get a 100-car garage for the house. So you can only imagine how much money that costs. We're gonna give you 100. We're gonna give you 100 different cars. So we're gonna give you 5. We're gonna give you 6 good receivers. We're gonna give you 3 good tight ends. We're gonna build a picket fence with this offensive line, and we're gonna give you two running backs who can run the ball. I mean, so by the end of the day, we talk about a 12-car. Not even 12. We talk about a 20-car garage. What they're trying to do, and that's what Omar's trying to do. Man, let me give my offense as much weapons as possible for them to flourish. And I mean, competition is a mother. So it's a lot of competition in that wide receiver position/room.
The picket fence, we got the con artist, we got all the nicknames today, Ike. And Hakeem Butler, he was on the receiving end of my favorite highlight this season from the XFL. It was a fake punt pass. They complete the pass to him. It's a blatant offensive pass interference on his end. They don't call it. And then he's just rumbling down the field. It's almost like when you're growing up in the backyards and there's someone who's bigger and faster than everyone, and it's just like no one can tackle him. It was my favorite highlight this past season in the XFL.
Yeah, I watched that kid, number 88. Yeah. I watched him go crazy, especially the red zone. Like, he inside, outside, and he does a great job. Like I said, he just reminded me of a Brandon Marshall. He does a great job of positioning himself. Not only that, but playing like a power forward in NFL, catching the ball off the rim, regardless of who's around him. You throw it up, he gonna come down and catch it.
Was it that kind of receiver that gave you more trouble when you were a cornerback, Ike, or was it more someone who is fast and quick twitch against you specifically? Because you've got some size as a corner as well. What was most difficult for you?
Man, every Sunday was difficult. Mentally. Like, when you're on top of your game, like, the physical part, I've been doing the physical part since I was small. Mm-hmm. So it really wasn't the kind of receiver. I just respected everybody. So for me, it was like boxing. Like, you can't take a second off. So I ain't really had no, I done had some games where some people got the best of me. But as far as like playing corner, Mark, and I say this all the time, Mark, Like defensive linemen can mess up because they got linebackers, to make them look good. Linebackers can mess up because they got the secondary, to fill in the holes. We can't mess up. When we mess up, it's touchdowns. People get fired. Games get lost. That's what it is on the back end. So we ain't got opportunity to mess up. So if it's 60 plays, you got to lock it in for 60 plays. So, every game was a game. For me, I took nobody for granted. I don't care whether you're the first, second, or third, fourth receiver. I ain't take nobody for granted because I knew how important the secondary was. So that's what it was.